How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't manage to smash them all in time. Well, if at first you don't succeed... How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't manage to smash them all in time. Well, if at first you don't succeed... How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't manage to smash them all in time. Well, if at first you don't succeed... How can I smash all these training dummies at once? So that's how to do it. I'm impressed.
outside of Liyue. Don't say that. I promise. It's right
Get
outside
ready
of
for the
Liyue.
gliding champion of Mondstadt! Rumble apart! Let it rain!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz. You're in for a little shock.
you there! Get him! Rumble apart! Let it rain!
You're in for a little shock.
Drop! Bet you can't keep up with Get him!
Let's spark things up a little.
Let's dance! Drop! I'll race you there! No escape! Starball! Yeah! Huh. Shake! Yeah, yeah. Huh. I'll protect us!
Come a little closer.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
You've been a naughty boy. Let's spark things up a little. You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Let it rain. Bet you can't keep up. Windblade. Bet you can't. I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me. That's cheating. Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there. raining. I'll race you there! Bet you can't keep up with me!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
No one escapes my sight! Gone!
You've been a naughty boy.
I'll race you there! Not so hard!
Come a little closer.
No escape! Prepare to be blown away!
spark things up a little. Come a little closer.
I'll protect us!
Let's spark it.
Nice and spicy! Racy!
Are you here to play with me? Let me amuse myself a little.
Race you! Out of the frying pan! Be gone! Lola, get them! Let's dance!
for a little shock.
Get them! Be gone! Right hand into the butt!
Blitz.
Let the show begin! Come on, we can do it!
Let's spark this.
Nice and spicy! Let's dance! Let's dance!
Come a little closer. Blitz. Surrender and be gentle. Come a little closer. Surrender and be gentle.
Out of the frying pan, into the bucket!
Come a little closer. Blitz. Come a little closer. Surrender and be gentle. You're in for a little shock.
Nice and spicy.
Surrender and be gentle. You're in for a little shock.
Be gone. Nice and spicy.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty... My. Let's spice things up a little.
Boba, get them!
Come a little closer. Here, let me help you.
One with my blade.
Come a little closer. Surrender and be gentle. Come a little.
Windblade!
Don't be such a brute.
flame. Attack!
Be gone!
Force my blade.
At the ready.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the...
Go, Barbara, go!
One with my blade! Fourth, my blade! From whence you came! Fourth, my blade!
No escape! Be gone!
Fourth, my blade!
Wing blade!
Swift and merciful. Submit for judgment.
No escape!
Force my blade.
Windblade! Windblade!
Force my blade. Submit for judgment.
Windblade! Windblade! Let the show begin!
A touch of frost.
Let it rain!
Spirit blade. Attack. Force my blade.
Windblade! Windblade! Go, go, Barret Buddy! Windblade! No escape!
One with my blade.
Windblade!
Fiercely! Attack! One!
Just sharpen my spear. Race you! Nice and spicy.
Swift and merciful! Ah!
Let the show begin!
Fiercely! Attack!
Get them!
Swift and merciful!
If you want to find the Geo Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year. Guess it's a good thing Venti brought it up earlier. Otherwise, we definitely would have missed this year's Rite of Dissension. Might be today? Look, we're already in Liyue, so let's go ask— Oh, right. About the Geo Archon Morax. Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god? But it's seen as impolite for people from outside Liyue to refer to the Geo Archon. So we should refer to the Geo Archon by the name Rex Lapis, like the people of Liyue.
Please take a seat.
Rite of Dissension. Once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine prediction, guiding us on how to run Liyue for the coming year. Last year, it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor of asking for the divine prediction. Ooh, Paimon knows this one! Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade. The Liyue Qixing, the 7 leaders of the 7 enterprises of Liyue, hold true control over Liyue. That's what foreigners always say. But true control over Liyue will always be held by Rex Lapis. The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstadt's god is nowhere to be seen, whilst our god is for... Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll see. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has walked with it through all of history.
Oh, are you also foreigners here for the Rite of Descension? To think I've lived in Liyue all these years and never come to see this before. I guess it's like they say, locals never visit the tourist spots. I wish you well on your travels. Liyue always welcomes you.
You too wish to bear witness to the rite of descension? As a businessman myself, how could I not take interest in the 17 predictions given last year made more than a few. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianshui... She wants the rocks created by Geovision holders to be exempt from tax.
Wow, that's some super professional legal...
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what makes this hard. Among the 7, Rex Lapis is... His keen sense of strategy is well trusted among... Understanding the predictions as soon as possible.
Fortune? So where can we see this rite of...
You're not at all close. Not to mention that if I gave you direct... So better to head to Yujing Terrace, to the high ground. It's the highest place in the harbor. Sounds like the best place for trying to communicate.
decided that the best time to make a wish is today, during the Rite of Dissension. Wanna give it a try?
Halt. Those not involved in the proceedings are not permitted to go any further.
Killjoy. Nice and spicy.
Oh, you also want a little Seems you know a lot. Making a wish during this time is sure. I've already made my wish, so you.
Great! Thanks! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Your first time in Liyue? Actually, it's my first time to see the Rite of Dissension too. Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing. Only those who have control in Liyue can preside over the Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in the form of I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a... sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish.
Great! Now that we're all done with the wishing, guess we can just wait here for things to get started. Who knows how long that Miss Ningguang lady is gonna take? Whoa, look at all the people! We gotta get up front. We can't see squat back here.
The hour is upon us. Rex Lapis has been killed. Seal the exits.
What? What's going on? Did she just say Rex Lapis is... The Geo-Archon is... Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close. Paimon's freaking out! The killer is amongst us! Wait. We got close. Wait, where are you going?
They're here! Arrest them! There's nowhere to run!
Hey, girlie, hold still.
Stop! Stop!
Come with me.
Paimon's exhausted. So insensitive! You have no idea just how tiring fooling around... Wait. Just who are you exactly?
Call me Child.
Child? What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not at all. It's an alias of sorts. In Mondstadt, I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance.
Senora. Childe. You're Fatui, one of the Harbingers!
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Pfft, that woman. Can't say I'm a fan either. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you. Yes, help. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy, but I'm not here to give you any trouble. Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed? I thank you for your knightly nobility. I heard of your deeds in Mondstadt, so I couldn't help but notice you during the proceedings back there. And because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't you. Someone else was clearly behind. But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted. The ruling Qixing of Liyue has always been overly
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Guess I shouldn't try to deny that. Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. Either way. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, you need to get yourselves to North... Staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue saying goes, the...
Auto-reconfiguration is an essential function.
Wings are a requirement for locomotion.
Northland Bank.
Correct. This bank was opened here in Liyue by Snezhnaya. Though everyone knows Liyue is the most enterprising in Teyvat, Snezhnaya is not sure.
Yeah, well, poorer nations don't seem the type to have diplomats that come around acting the way yours do.
Here, let me give you this.
This is a...
I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes all money can buy is things, and not a name for oneself. All I know is that it's a sigil. A sigil to keep the mighty and illuminated Adepti from bringing harm to you.
Adepti?
If you head north from the harbor, then west from Guili Plains, you will eventually reach a stone forest known as Jueyun Karst. The people of Liyue believe it to be the abode of the Adepti. Legend or not, they believe it. As such, offerings to the Adepti are made at its borders. Nobody dares venture in. But I have no need for believing. Not when I know for a fact that the Adepti truly exist.
Hate to admit it, but your Fatui intel seems alright. But why would we go...
Oh, my little friend. There are plenty of reasons mortals seek the blessings of Adepti. Money, health, love. But you will go for justice.
Justice?
The Chi Sing will already have dispatched the Millilith. They'll be seeking out the assassin from amongst the onlookers. But how could a mere mortal kill a god that can sweep aside entire armies? Rex Lapis never gave up his power as a god. This level of crude response is beyond what is called for. How suspicious. Or to hide something else. Hard to say. Even now, the Northland Bank wouldn't be able to hold the Millilith off for long, but the Adepti can clear you of any wrongdoing. Liyue was founded by the Geo-Archon and the Adepti. Of course, it was built by force. Look for them, and be faster than the Chi Sing's messengers, so you may give your version of events first. If there is anyone that can help you in Liyue now, it can only be the mighty and illuminated Adepti.
And who might we be? Those that dare enter Jueyun Karst. A sigil of permission. Many a season has passed since one was last in the presence of such an item. He before you is the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. Speak, traveler. What—
Actually...
It's the assassin! They dared to flee here to Jueyun Karst.
Sir, we've already stepped too far into Jueyun Karst ourselves.
There's no choice. Apprehending the
disturbing our borders. See them gone. One will not—
Who goes there? Attack!
Blade! Yeah!
To arms!
Swift and merciful!
Attack!
Yeah, go, Barbara, go! Oh no!
From whence you came! Submit for
Take the target alive!
Be gone!
With the Triad! Attack!
From whence you came!
Wingblade! Be gone! Nice and spicy! Eat this!
Who goes
Swift
there?
and merciful!
Take the target alive!
Oh, Protector!
From whence you came!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Attack! Take this!
Prepare to be blown away! Well...
Preposterous. Preposterous! The Liyue Qixing. Utterly disappointing. How could someone possibly assassinate Rex Lapis during the Rite of Dissension? And then place suspicion upon the attendees? Traveler, of the unjust accusations placed upon you, one has become... The mind knows its answer. Though one must consult with one's fellows, lest the mind be misguided. Go, take your sigil of permission. Carry with you a message. Mountain Shaper and Cloud Retainer can be found here. Only fate will decide if you shall find them. There exists a conqueror of demons, a guardian Yaksha. Go to Wangshu Inn. There you shall seek him.
Have mercy, O mighty Adeptus. I beg you, show mercy upon me and my brother. Who are you? What's going on?
We asked you first.
Oh. You enjoy safe passage in Jueyun Karst. You must be Adepti messengers, sent here to rescue me.
What is he talking about?
Oh, have mercy, mighty messengers of the illuminated Adepti. I beg you to save us. my brother and I, we only came here because our family is poor. And it was stupid of us. But all we wanted to do was find enough treasure to sell and support our family. We followed the path up the mountain, but suddenly, I ran away and made it this far before it dawned on me. We were trespassers in the abode of the Adepti. I had no idea how to rescue my brother, so I just started praying for the Adepti to have mercy. Right?
What? We're not Adepti messengers. We just want to find the Adepti like everyone else.
No, you must be messengers. You have to be. I have no idea which Amber trapped him. Please, you have to rescue him. I beg you, show me some Adepti mercy. Thank you, almighty messengers of the illuminated Adepti.
Paimon was gonna ask him about where to find the Adeptus, but he seems pretty one-track mind about rescuing his brother right now. So, he said that Li Deng got trapped in Amber somewhere on Mount Hulao, and that they were following the path the whole way up. So let's follow the path down from here, and make sure to be on the lookout for Amber on the way.
I ride on wind and cloud alike. One with my blade.
Let the show begin! Windblade!
For judgment, swift and merciful. A touch of frost.
touch of frost!
Right.
One with my blade! A touch of frost! A touch of frost! Force my blade!
Let the show begin!
You're in for a little shock. You've been...
Bet you can't keep up with me.
for judgment.
Oh, and have you seen my brother? His name is Li Ding. I just hope he didn't get trapped in Amber too. Phew. So, thank you. Here's hoping I don't run into any more Amber on the way.
Thank you for rescuing my brother, oh mighty mess. What? No. I mean, like everyone else, we've heard. But regular folks like us would never have the chance to meet them. Unlike you guys, you're Adepti messengers. So it's a whole different. Anyway, we have trespassed in the realm of the Adeptus for long enough. We should get going.
Yes.
Boy, it'd be super helpful if we actually were Adepti, because it seems like this Adeptus has got a real but it's not like we've done anything wrong, so...
Who dares trespass on my mountain? Foolish mortal, come forth and receive your punishment.
A touch of frost.
You intrude upon the sanctity of Mount Hulao. You destroy the amber of my mountain. And you free a thief whose freedom is not. The thieves' ignorance was an affront to the Adepti. But your actions are an abomination of—
Wait! We can explain!
Mooncarver trusted a mere mortal as his messenger? Is this a sigil of permission? One is surprised to find such things. In the beginning, Rex Lapis cast them for the mortals with his own hand. Few were made then, and thousands of years on, fewer still. Speak. One shall listen to the matter which brings you. You would be wise to speak the truth. For Liyue is not so far from here that one would be easily deceived. Rex Lapis assassinated? At the rite of dissension? What mortal in Liyue, nay, in all the world, would conspire to commit such foul treason? Or perhaps the more pertinent question is, Rex Lapis charged the Adepti with the protection of Liyue, and we have always honored this duty. As the people have prospered, so have we gradually withdrawn into the mountains. Indeed, but now, traveler, of the matter you have relayed, one has become aware. Once one has dealt with certain matters here that require my attention, one shall convene with the other Adepti.
Paimon can! Adepti always have magical powers in storybooks. Seems it's true in real life. You know, like how grass is actually Adepti hair, and rivers are actually Adepti saliva. There must be something similar going on with the amber.
Your nonsense knows no bounds. This amber is produced by a flower that one has planted here, called the karst crawler. The majority of the plant is hidden underground. When stepped on, it produces. After taking up residence here, one planted many karst crawlers to ensure that the tranquility of the mountain would remain undisturbed. Over the years...
Oh, so the amber...
Correct. Thus, one may not leave this place in its... One will depart as soon as one has attended to this matter. One trusts that...
Here. They've even set it ready for dinner. There's a wine... Ooh, they even have the guests' names carved into the seats. Here sits Retainer. Here sits Guizhong. Maybe Rex is short for Rex Lapis. But Paimon has no idea about Guizhong. As for Retainer... So this must be where Cloud Retainer and the other Adepti have their dinner parties. How about we cook up some extra special dishes wishes for the Adepti. We're sure to get Cloud Retain. But what do Adepti even eat anyway? Paimon has no idea. People must make offering. Do you think maybe it's at all possible that the Adepti might like...
A touch of frost.
Nice and spicy! Nice and spicy! Someone has definitely cooked here before. Looks like they didn't use all the ingredients. Let's see here. We got some snapdragon, some lotus heads, some tofu. Hey, look over there. They left... Yup, it's a doozy. Paimon's not surprised they had to write it all down. It's a lot to... It's very clean here. Whoever cooked here last obviously likes... Paimon bets they were making an offering. Looks like we got us some matsu... And what do you know? The recipe is right...
been a naughty boy.
Seems there's meat in this pot. But do you think whoever cooked this made it as an... Paimon can't quite... Huh? Our messy chef dropped a piece of paper on the floor. But footprint aside, maybe...
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity. Find your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience with the Adeptus whom you seek.
Nice and spicy!
Swift and merciful!
Boba, get them!
You came!
Look! That platform is moving! So that's what this button is for! mechanisms again, but pay more attention this time. Get them! Nice and spicy! Get them! Paimon thinks that you're doing this all wrong. Try activating the mechanisms again, but pay more attention this time.
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity. Find your way through my blade, and you shall receive an audience with the adepts you seek.
Bet you can't keep up with me! Let it rain! Yeah, let's... Starfall! is moving! So that's what this button is for!
one is most impressed. The path that leads through this abode defies those of ordinary abilities. The one before you is the Adeptus Cloud Retainer. Now speak of the matter which brings you here. You surmise correctly. This place, in fact, even Gui Zhang and Rex Lapis themselves found one's technological accomplishment.
This place is huge, and there are so many mechanisms. Do you really have this whole place to yourself? What's it even for? Did you build it as your private mechanism workshop or something? It's just like the stories say. The Adepti leave the human world, find somewhere to go be a hermit, and...
One is simply not partial to the tedium of social interaction, and wish find it one did. Shortly after which... But enough. State the matter which brings you here at once. You have disturbed the Rex Lapis. Assassinated? How can this be? Such a heinous crime! Who would dare? The notion is so preposterous as to be unbelievable. Perhaps one shall quash Liyue first, then convene with the other adept.
Wait, what? Did you just say squash Liyue Harbor? Are you—
Only a response of sufficient magnitude can negate the possibility of further incidents. It is as you say. We have protected Liyue Harbor under the leadership of Rex Lapis for 37 centuries. But in the face of this coup, by nefarious actors...
Yikes! Quick, you gotta think of something. She wants to squash Liyue flat, and it doesn't seem like she's bluffing. Exactly what Paimon was gonna say. We made all that delicious food and gave every last bit of it to you. We were hoping you might help Liyue out. No, or at least let's, discuss it.
Contract? A cruel irony that you should appeal to the notion. After the merciless murder of the god of... The people of Liyue seem quite content to dispense with their contracts. They are quite... Nevertheless, since you come here in the name of contracts, far be it from one to abandon one's own contraction, least of all when you come bearing a sigil of permission. Rex Lapis infused these sigils with adeptal power when he first cast them. Most of the sigil's power has long since worn off. It is but a keepsake now. This keepsake cannot be taken as proof of your trustworthiness. One must investigate the claims that you make independently. This, no doubt, is Mooncarver's very reason for summoning us. Your audience with the Adeptus before you is now concluded. Leave at once.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
Leo's really
Cheap
got a
and
lot
tasty
going
chop
for it.
suey!
Try something new at the 1 minute.
Long sword in here.
Add Astra. Add Astra. Add Astra.
One Lin Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago.
But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting! Bump.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's...
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Cheng...
Who's Cheng the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingce Village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay a visit to Cheng the Ninth? My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting!
So, are you buying or not? I've had my... Frankly...
is an essential function.
I've had my heart set on getting hold of a copy of... Frankly...
So, are you buying or not? Auto reconfiguration is an essential function.
The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to... Uh-huh. And what do you want?
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curing... It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough... Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There's a title I haven't heard in a long time.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever...
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare. I could never bring...
You mean you still have it?
Yes. It is my...
Hey, Chang! You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an...
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against...
Just who do you think you are?
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by...
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less...
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry, you... And you, Chang? You're selling the...
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in...
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here. Oh, you like reading, huh?
Oh, amazing! I never saw...
Hello? Xingqiu?
No wonder this book is so highly sought.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection. Of course I do. An initial plan, anyway. I still need... Give me a second to reflect. It shan't...
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball Clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball Clan? I meant Guhua Clan. That's what you goofballs...
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates...
Quit quoting proverbs.
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be...
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I
Oh, great speech.
Are you here?
Rain outlines your fate. Time to act.
One with my blood frozen.
Over here.
Submit.
Drop! Shame!
Swift and merciful.
Let me amuse myself.
Swift and merciful.
Over here. Over here. Blink. Over here.
A minor setback.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my... Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking...
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business. And I will... It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute. But the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his... There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai.
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using a...
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This
guy is so annoying! Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face. Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for... From now on, he shall be known as... Guhua Geek.